So, brother,
Yeah.
what do you think about living in the UK as a Muslim?
Look, England just sucks, man. I can't stand the place. It just annoys it's rubbish, the weather's bad, people are all sauerkrauts, they never help you, neighbours don't know neighbours, the NHS is falling apart, half the football teams are paying too much money for the football players there, and the poor are getting poorer, the rich are getting richer, the banks are screwing us over, the whole thing's a disaster. But you know what? From all of that I've said, it's the best place to come back to after you've travelled abroad, isn't it? You know what I mean? And that's what I love about England. You gotta love it.
Right, the next vlog I'm going to do is about, I'm going to ask British Muslims what they think of the UK. Now, I'm going to try to get honest opinions from, honest answers from them as much as I can. Me, I love being in the UK. My beard's all weird, ain't it? Look at that. Anyway, I love living in the UK. I've all lived there all my life. I've been to other countries before, tried to live in other countries, but nah, no place like home. I mean, we're allowed to practice our religion so freely here, and I like not the melting pot, but I like the salad bowl of different cultures and religions that come together, especially in Leicester. I mean, a melting pot is like everybody's the same, but the salad bowls where every person or every religion or every creed or every colour is unique, but they're part of the whole thing, if you get what I mean. So I'm going to ask British Muslims what they think, so there you go, mate.
The UK, I mean, it's an amazing place to live. I mean, obviously, I'm living here. UK has looked after us. They've, from the day our parents came into this country, they've looked after us in education-wise, they've looked after us in NHS-wise. I mean, everything Britain has given to us, and we owe it back to Britain.
For as a Muslim, the UK is a good place, that we can, share with our values, with the, British people. And I mean, we have a lot of facilities here. We get the mosques, we have the madrasa. I mean, I just am proud to be, in the UK as a Muslim.
I think it's brilliant. It's more diversity. I think a lot of people, there's some areas where there might be a problem, but mass majority of the place I know in Leicester, we all get on with each other, and we all look after each other, we all stick up to each other, we also look over each other. I think is brilliant.
Is that for the Muslim community only? Is that
No, for everybody. And I think it's I'm proud to be British.
I love living in Leicester. We're a very multicultural city. I love having Hindu, Christian, Sikh neighbours, and I love having friends with no faith as well. And I think it's really important that to have that. And yeah, it just brings people together to be able to share, engage in dialogue, and encourages friendships. And yeah, I love it. I love Leicester.
Well, man, I was born here all my life. I grew up and played a lot of football. Had many friends. Obviously, we did have a lot of racism. The other thing I would like to say is that we can't practice our religion. It's not what people say that we can't. We're allowed to build mosques freely. We're allowed to go for prayers. It's not that bad as what people make out to be. I know there's a lot of influx now of immigration, but it's fine.
The best thing about living in the UK as a Muslim is you get to practice your religion freely, and on top of that, most of the fried chicken shops are halal. So,
living in the UK as a Muslim, well, we know that in the UK, with CCTV, we're the most scrutinised country and the most watched country by the Big Brother, as it were. So, as a Muslim, that is magnified by 100. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't have it any other way, because I see this as an opportunity to make good deeds and carry ourselves correctly, so they can connect good behaviour with Islam and the dress, not with what's portrayed on the media. So in a nutshell, I see it as an opportunity. I'm proud to be British. I'm even more proud to be a Muslim, and even more proud to be a British Muslim. I'm happy, alhamdulillah. I'll make dua for everyone out there Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
Well, I don't know. Personally, I think it's quite easy to live here as a Muslim. It's easy to express your religion freely here. People are very open-minded, and there's not really any issues. I have a business. I run that on in Leicester, Green Lane Road. I've never had any issues, and it's fine. I mean, I don't see it. Growing up, I've been born here, so I mean, I've never had any problems or anything like that. It's always been fine. I've got no complaints so far.
Living in the UK, it's been easy, and it's helped me to practice my religion, and the freedom to do a lot of things that women are not allowed to do in other countries. So living in England, I've had opportunities with people from all over the world, help them, learn from them, socialize with them. So it's been quite a positive experience.
I think you have a peace of mind living in this country, not only as a Muslim, but as a human being. I can be anywhere in the world and have peace of mind in a way that my family is safe living in this country. Right? And that's the biggest, most comfortable peace of mind one can get in life. This is one of the most beautiful countries in the world. I am a man who has been to every part of the world. There's only South America and Australia I haven't seen. And I have not seen any country as safe, as serene as United Kingdom. And I'm very proud to be a British Muslim.
So in Britain, I feel that we're living here, we've got a lot of freedoms. Although there's a lot of Islamophobia through the media, etc., I still do think that overall we're comfortable. In comparison to, let's say, the Middle East, where there's not freedom, there are dictatorships. We may be happy, we may moan about living here, but when we go there on holiday, it doesn't seem too bad. But ask people that live there and how they cannot practice their religion openly. We're allowed to hear anything that we want here. If we want to do good or bad, we've got the choices. So in that regard, the democracy that we're living in is a positive thing, I think.
So Maulana, what's it like to live in the UK as a Muslim?
Assalamu alaikum. Peace to all. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Name of Allah, most beneficent, most merciful. How is it in UK to be as a Muslim? Amazing, fantastic. We have lots of great opportunities to practice our religion. Yes, there are some negatives out there. Yeah, there's some a lot of Islamophobia, unfortunately, going on. But I think that's a lot to do with people not understanding our religion. But as a Muslim, I know in many places I've been accommodated in so many ways. I appreciate that very, very much. Government, council has helped us and accommodated us in a lot of things also. And I can't complain really. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of times we take our hats off to those who have been assistants to us as Muslims. Maybe they're not Muslims themselves, but they have assisted us and helped us in progressing and letting us take forward our religion. There are many, many examples of that, and if we have to just look around and see Muslims around the country that enjoy a lot of the benefits, let's look at the benefits, we can move on from there. And for those of you that feel that, you know what, there's not, the Muslims are bad people, or, they need to understand something, don't worry. There's a lot of us out here that are willing to speak to you, answer any questions you may have. So peace out, Muhammad. Thanks.
Right. After all these interviews I've done, I was hoping to get one negative sort of response about the UK, about, living in this country. But you know what? I didn't find one. Everybody spoke positively. All the people I interviewed, there was far more than you saw on the video. They all said they love it here in Britain. It goes to show, don't it, what the media say. It's a load of rubbish, isn't it? So, brother, what do you think about living in the UK?
Oh, I don't want to do that. It's perfect, man.